to confirm, and that is that Larry Page is stepping down from his role as CEO of Alphabet. Sundar Pichai, of course, Google CEO, is going to take over the Alphabet role. What's your immediate reaction on that?
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, Page is one of those people that'll go down in history, obviously. I mean, you look at how Googling has become a verb, right? There's very few people who started a company where the name of the company has become a verb. So, that's he's obviously a great visionary, but he hasn't been really that involved with day-to-day operations for a few years. So I don't see that as a big deal. I mean, the stock may have the stock will have a negative reaction, I would think, tomorrow because of it. But from a day-to-day operations of the company, I don't think it's going to impact it that much. Much like, look at how Microsoft has done. Obviously, Bill Gates is not there. They've done very, very well. You'll probably have a one-day negative reaction, which you should, in honor of how, what a great founder he was of Google. But other than that, I don't view it as a big deal.
Strategically, what are the big questions that Sundar Pichai's got to answer in the year ahead for Google, for parent company Alphabet?
Yeah, well, I think when you think about Google, they're actually a very interesting company in that there are a lot of different products on the horizon potentially that could be interesting. Obviously, autonomous driving, there's a massive market for that, and so that's something you really need to think about when it comes to them. The other thing is, you sort of associate Google with the cloud, but when you look at the cloud market, it's about, if you take Amazon, Microsoft, and Google, you add them together, they do about $50 billion of revenues with the cloud. The problem is that Amazon's twice the size of Microsoft, and Amazon's 8 times the size of Google. And that's one of those other things that they're going to have to really deal with is, all right, how do we get bigger and stronger in that? And then they're also trying to obviously do their own phones, et cetera. A lot of these other businesses have lower margins. So there's going to have to be some balancing between the two. But, obviously Google is, one of the greatest companies ever founded. There's still a long runway to growth. Only about half the ad dollars are online right now, and there'll be more and more going online. So it's hard to, those are obviously longer-term questions that need to be answered as they move into those different areas and trying to gain traction, which has lower margins. But for this price, I mean, the stock is obviously not overvalued at all. They generate tons of cash. It's a great company, no question.